Hey, it's Colleen with Rope and Resellers. I'm here for a weekly update of what I sold on eBay for the week of July 9th through the 15th, 2018.
First thing I sold, Ariat Workhorse Ball Cap, pretty generic. It's been up in my store for quite a while, so when someone offered me $12, I took it. It sold for that amount. I collected $15.05. I paid 25 cents for this at a garage sale. $4.91 in shipping, eBay, and PayPal fees for a total profit of $9.89, and it took 2 years to sell. Basic reading books, Lippincott. I've sold another group of these. I bought a big, huge, like 50 book lot at an auction a while ago, and these just sold for $39.99. I collected $46.73 and shipped it media mail. I spent about $1 on all of these. I mean, there was a lot in there, and I've definitely made all my money off that box lot. I think I spent like $7, $5 or $7 on it. $13.19 in shipping and fees for a total profit of $32.54, and it took 4 months to sell. This is a Star Wars helmet. It's for Halloween, is what I originally bought it for my son, and he wore it and had a lot of fun because it has a microphone and a little voice changer, which really doesn't change your voice very much, and a light. And it sold for $44.99. It's good for cosplay, and I collected $58.92. I spent $4 on this at a thrift store, $20.68 in shipping and fees for a total profit of $34.24, and it took a week to sell. This thing was so cool, it was kind of hard for me to sell, but I'm not in the business to keep, I'm in the business to sell, right? This is a globe that I bought, and I didn't even know what it did at auction, and I plugged it in, and this happened, and it was magical. And it's from the 70s. It was made in Denmark by Hammond. I guess they're quite collectible, but it was so cool. I mean, I had no idea until I looked it up, and then I was like, oh my gosh, look what it does. But there wasn't another one like this one on eBay. So anyway, I listed it for $59.99, and it sold for $53.99 because I was having a sale. $80.07 is what I collected, so they paid shipping. $5.50 is what I paid for this at the auction. $34.06 for shipping and fees for a total profit of $40.51, and it took 2 weeks to sell. So that's what you're looking for. It did have some scratches, but I disclosed that and took lots of pictures. This is Peter Rabbit, and he's made by Eden, and I will never buy him again. He sat in my store for a very long time, and then I sent 6 things to auction, and this is the only thing that actually sold on Sunday. He sold for asking price $5.99. They haven't paid yet, but I did pay 25 cents for this, so I included that. And that's the only bummer with auction, but they actually did pay today, so I will be shipping that out tomorrow. And it took 4 years to sell. Well, it only took a week after I put it up for auction, but it did take forever. Hero, this is another thing that I was tripping over. It was behind my eBay door in my closet and kept shutting the door on me, and it would fall over, and I've just avoided it because it was really nice, a really nice set, but it didn't have the game, so I thought it wasn't valuable, and I was just dreading. I knew it had some value, but I didn't think it was very much. The thing that makes it valuable is this. So it's called a dongle, and you put it in your title. It looked practically brand new, but since it didn't have the game, I didn't think it had value until I looked it up. And then I realized, oh, it does have value. $89.99 is what it sold for. I collected $108.73. I spent $1 on this at a thrift store ages ago, probably 3 or 4 years ago, and it's just been sitting in my closet. $32.14 for shipping and fees for total profit of $75.59, and I am humbled now. And once I listed it, it took 10 days to sell. Why it's taking me so long to go and list all these things that I thought were useless or didn't have value. Anyway, Gap Factory dress. This is a really cute dress I got from my niece. I actually bought it for her, and she wore it for a little while, and then she outgrew it. And she gave it back to me. She said, here, you can wear it or your daughter can wear it. So my daughter didn't want it, so I sold it. $7.19. I collected $10.11. I didn't pay anything for this, basically, because my niece got to use it. $4.44 for shipping and fees for total profit of $5.67, and it took 2 weeks to sell. The last thing I sold were these vintage Tyco guys. They were spacemen. This came in a big box with a bunch of Legos, and as I was sorting them out, I always sort out the Legos because people are purists and want only Legos. So I started noticing a sort of a pattern here with Tyco, and then I saw these little guys, and I realized that maybe someone was nostalgic, so I threw them up, and I had stuff 10% off, I guess. $17.99 is what they sold for. $21.65 is what I collected. I spent about $2. I spent $6 or $8 on the whole bin of Legos, and I've definitely made all my money back off of that because I sold those at Christmas time. $7.01 for shipping and fees for a total profit of $12.64, and it took 4 months to sell. Looking at the numbers, $272.13 is what everything sold for. I collected $341.26. $14 cost of goods, $116.43 in shipping and fees. That'll get filled in when they pay, which, like I said, they did. $210.83 is my total profit for the week. Amazon merch I sold for, but I had one return, so my royalty there was $11.52. Not super great this month. $222.35 is the total for the week.
So, obviously the dog days of summer are not over yet. We have a few more weeks to sell, and then we get to look forward to back to school. That's kind of what starts the next phase of the year in retail. And so my tip to you, everybody just came in the door, so I had to pause the recording. I'm sorry. My tip to you is to do what I did today. I went to Goodwill on Mondays around here. It's Dollar Day, so everything with a certain color tag is $1, which is awesome. And everyone else is going to shorts and tank tops and that kind of thing, and I went straight for the jackets and sweaters. And nobody's looking through that stuff, and nobody's thinking about buying that stuff when it's 80 or 90 degrees outside. So I got some killer deals. I got a leather motorcycle jacket for $1. That's a decent brand. I got a Patagonia corduroy jacket. I got a vintage Mickey Mouse sweatshirt. So just think ahead. You can start taking photos and start listing that stuff. It doesn't matter what time of year you list things. And it's better if you do it within a 3-month window, as if you want to try to flip it quicker. But grab that stuff now. It's cheap. Nobody's thinking about it. Stores want to get rid of it. They don't want to have, heavy coats this time of year. Our Goodwill, I think it's every maybe 3 or 4 weeks. They rotate through all of their items with different colors. And so they're going to just send it off to Tennessee or Florida. The guy asked him, I asked him one day, he was putting everything in the big cardboard boxes that go on pallets. And he goes, oh, they go all over the place. And I said, oh, you don't send them to the bins? And he goes, I don't really know where they go. They go to Florida, they go to Tennessee, they go to Washington. So anyway, they're out of here. They're not going to be sold here. I don't know what they do with them. But so anyway, think opposite season. You'll get bargains, and you'll be able to make some extra cash and be ahead of the game and get that stuff listed now. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys had a good week selling stuff. If you like what you see, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe. We'll see you next week.